What's good, everybody? So, I just seen the video that the dude Marcus Rogers had posted, and he was speaking on his concerns with Israel, like what's going on with Israel. And let me tell y'all something from my experience. You pretty much don't want to believe everything that you see on your TV screen when it pertains to the news, because I've already told y'all the news and television itself is tell lies to your vision. First of all, my heart goes out to anybody that loses. My heart goes out to any family member that loses a loved one. And my heart goes out to just people of the world that just don't have peace. My heart goes out to y'all. But there's destruction and mayhem all over this matrix world. There's nothing we can do about it. It is what it is. Do I like what's going on? Absolutely not. But what's going on was meant to be. Now, I will say that the Israel thing, I want all of y'all, don't sink your minds into Israel and what's going on with it. Pray for them, but I will say this. Every little detail and thing they showing y'all is not going on in Israel. Fake news is real, y'all. Fake news is absolutely real. And y'all must understand that they create distractions. And how they create distractions, all I got to do is put it on a television screen. And the minute y'all see that, y'all tapping in, y'all sinking y'all energy into something that shouldn't even concern you. Do you like to see people hurt? Absolutely not. But they are miles away from us. Miles away from us. We have a lot going on here in the U.S. and wherever y'all live. You got a lot going on where you live. Y'all talking about they bombing over in Israel. People were getting shot and killed with pistols every day. There's a robbery. There's somebody starving here. There's somebody that ain't got a place to stay. They homeless. There's some people that just can't get a break and they struggling. You do not, we do not, I definitely do not have time to be sinking my heart and soul and energy into something I can't do nothing about. Should I fear that? Should I worry about that? I'm going to tell you why. No. They have a military. They have an army. They have killers. We have the same. If there was ever a threat for us, or wherever y'all at, if there was ever a threat for y'all, your military will hold it down. Don't sink y'all heart and soul and energy into that, talking about and I'm so sick and tired. Nothing against nobody's religion. I've already had this conversation before. Don't go blaming nothing on the man written Bible, talking about this is Revelations, this is the end of times. You want to be technical? It was the end of times back when they first wrote the book. There was violence, sex, murder, just absolute chaos going on back in the beginning of time. So when was it supposed to end? Well, it says that once we start engaging in things like this, the things y'all talking about engaging in is new technology and just new things that are going on that wasn't even going on back then. You understand? So how you put that in the book? They made it. Let me get off of that. But once again, stop blaming the so-called God on these are the end of times. The Bible said, the book said, the man written book told you that these things was going to be going on, which means what? Those are the people that are creating what's going on, the person that wrote the book. They told y'all, watch as you may, you won't see it coming. Absolutely. How you ain't going to see something coming if you don't know what's coming. Duh, that's common sense. So I ain't knocking nobody's religion. And once again, I told y'all before, don't hate me. I still love you. But don't put your heart and soul into something that you got no control over. You don't know what's going on over there in Israel. All you know is they posted a clip and showed something blew up. They got this. Well, I will say this. Y'all should look at how many so-called foreigners are coming to the U.S. There's a lot of people coming to the U.S. They fleeing from something. Maybe they feel that we live better here. It's the same all over the world. It's just what you make it. TV, look, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. I remember them videos they used to put up on TV about how to support and feed a starving kid in Somalia, and they always showed them little kids looking like they ain't ate in 6 months, and they had some rich and wealthy person holding them and rubbing them like they a teddy bear, saying please donate, please donate. You was donating to that woman. It was that woman that was holding and rubbing that kid in that video, and they organization. That money was never going to them kids. Telling y'all, people starving all over the world. Well, all over the world in a country, what is their government doing for them? Nothing. So what do you think you doing when you donate the money to them? Nothing, because they're not getting it and they never were. Look at your government. What does your government give you here? Not a damn thing. You got to get up off of it and go get it yourself. So, I mean, once again, I really don't want to crush nobody's religion. But once again, all of that was written by individuals. I ain't even gonna say man wrote it, because a woman could have wrote it. But once again, the forces that be wrote that, and they made copies, and they made copies, and they made copies. Well, why do you go get the person that wrote it the first time, and then that person, and that person, and that person? Now we can sit down and have a talk. Y'all don't sink y'all heart and soul and energy into what's going on in Israel. Once again, I pray for people over there if some of that is really going on, but that goes on here every day. I ain't saying buildings getting blown up by our own people. They say that day is yet to come, but it is what it is. You just got to do what you got to do if it does happen. You know, but they over there hurting themselves. That's what I see. And if that's really not going on, like the bombings, and it's just edited clips, and they want you, why even show Americans? What can we do for you? What, Americans go over there butting in somebody else's drama? Now we going to war with somebody else? Y'all don't fear war. War been going on. That's how countries were built, with war. And where there's war, there's casualties. If you ain't never been in the service and ain't never been in war, then you'll never understand. But you need to understand, where there's war, there's casualties. Not that it's pretty, not that it's okay to have war. It's not. But we got our own war going on. Every country got their own war. And when I'm talking about real war. Starvation, homelessness. I ain't got enough money for this. I can't put food on the table. I need clothes. I don't have transportation. We got judges and lawyers and doctors and police officers, and the list goes on, committing violent acts on their own people here, poisoning people, injecting them with things when they go to the hospital and they don't even know what they sticking them, the doctor's sticking them with, and they smile and tell you you'll be okay. Yeah, we got a war going on here too. Love y'all, stay blessed.